Hi everybody, it's Cindy. It is Saturday, June 30th, and I'm back for an update. I hope everybody is having an awesome weekend. And we are going into July. It is so hard to believe that tomorrow is July 1st. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much. I really appreciate all the beautiful comments, thumbs up, and the generosity and care that we have in this community. I'm gonna start with the finishes because I do have some finishes, and back from the framer is Grow a Garden by Lilas Studio. That was the pattern. And I had this one professionally framed, and yes, I could do these myself, but this one I wanted a special frame for, and it came out amazing. And I'm gonna try and get in and get the detail of the frame is like swirls of white. Let's see if I can get in closer. It is beautifully framed, and to grow a garden is to believe in tomorrow. I've been so busy with my garden. The sunflowers have burst and spread, and some of them are gone already. It's amazing, and the fruits and vegetables, it's really producing very well. But that is my fully finished frame. I absolutely love this. It hangs in my bedroom, so that's number one. The next one that I have, this is no surprise to everybody. This is Queen Bee Flower Farm by HandsOn Designs, and I know many people are stitching this piece. Priscilla and Kathy, thank you once again for a great design. And I stitched this piece up here, and I did it completely different than everybody else is doing it, I'm sure. I stitched this on 28 count Babbling Brook, and oh, it's so pretty. And the blues, Queen Bee Flower Farm, and I'm gonna get in a little bit closer there. Now this was done on one of those frames that I was talking about in my last couple of videos. I buy these at Hobby Lobby, and I used this yellow flower fabric. I used the pom-pom trim. I added a couple of bees. Got the bee here and the honey pot here. And I switched all the colors. I didn't do it on black. I really wanted it on blue for a more spring feel for me. This will sit back there on the counter for a while, but I will be hanging this up over the door of my room. It is such a beautiful design. If you haven't tried other colors, this is a good idea. It reminds me of the sky. I have tons of bees out there right now, and for all my beekeepers, yes, I provide the flowers, you provide the bees. The garden has so much activity going on with it, and I absolutely love how this came out. I actually finished this morning, so that's why I'm doing my video now. The next piece that I have, this is my third piece, and excuse me while I grab that. This is the fourth piece that I've finished. It's Fragments in Time by Summer House, and I did M and N, and I definitely switched this up a little bit. Now, as you know, I'm doing them all in the frame, and I didn't fill in the house. As I was stitching it, I went to fill it in, and I didn't like how it looked, and I ripped it out, and I love like how it looks checked. And that is the fourth one. I haven't done them all, but I did pick this back up again and finish this one. So I'm going to show you all four of those. I took them off of my wall. These hang in my bedroom too, in another area. So you have A, B, C, D, F, G, I, K, L. I know they're missing letters in this alphabet, but I do want to show you. I have 4 of them done, and they're in the hoops. Super pretty. So I was excited. I got 3 pieces done. I definitely don't do as much stitching in the summer. I am super busy in my garden, and out and about more. So winter is my busy stitching season. This is my slow stitching season. And the last piece that I have been working on, I'm doing the Prairie Schooler Farmer's Alphabet. And I've shown this before. I've been working on this. If I do like 2 to 3 blocks a month, this will be done by the end of the year. So there you go there. You can see it across. But what I added, I'm going to fold it up because it's a long piece. And I finished this is not going as I planned. It never does. All right, there's the Macintosh apple right here. The N is the nectarine. And then these are the olives. So those 3. The apple was done, but I finished up the N and I'm gonna finish the O. And I, of course, stitched the other block. So I've been working on that piece too. I have not picked up my stocking. I have not picked up my full piece. I definitely, like I said, I get super busy with other things and projects this time of year. So I'm sure you all understand it is summertime. It is my favorite season. I love being out and about in my garden. And yeah, at the end I'm going to be including a slideshow of the garden and some beautiful pictures. I have goldfinches that were eating sunflowers, and I have a huge like picture window where I sit at my desk all day. I work from home, and I see all the sunflowers as the background, and I see goldfinches come in and eat the sunflowers, and I do that while I'm working. So to me, it's such a joy. And I know the sunflowers got so big and they bloomed. We got a lot of rain this last week, and a lot of them are already dying off, and the birds ate a lot of their seeds already. But I do have other ones growing. That was my first blooming. They will get pulled, and I'll be planting new ones. We get a very long growing season here in Tennessee, so I'm blessed to have that. I do want to thank everybody who uploaded some videos from StitchCon, Pam and Steph, and a couple others. It was good to see the footage. I don't do Instagram or Facebook, so I did not get to see any of those feeds. So thank you so much for posting those. I'm sure, Buckeye, I'm looking forward to your video. It was so good to see so many people there and having an awesome time. And I'm going to get the happy mail. I want to thank everybody in this community who is definitely sharing and passing the love. I do send out my fair share of love and happiness to other people, and I never expect anything. So when I get something, it's still always a surprise, and I love this community. What we lack in other parts of our lives and some of the meanness and hate that we encountered, I definitely had my fair share last week. I cannot even express to this community how much joy and happiness that this community gave me. I did have last week several things going on, not so nice things, but that's life. We all get our fair share, and you just move on. And on the day that I was having one of my, it was just a very hard day. It was a Monday, and I received 3 packages that day in the mail, and I can't even tell any of you women what that meant to me. And I've done it to other people too, and it's just timing. And God, you can't beat God's timing. You just cannot. And from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. I sent out thank you cards, and I'm going to be honest, last week was such a trying week for me. If I didn't send you a thank you card, I'm saying thank you right now. I always send them, but it was a scattered week for me, and I don't know if I sent some of them. And if I didn't, I'm saying thank you in this video. I'm so sorry if I didn't send you one, but I really don't remember who I sent and didn't send to. And they're beautiful gifts, and I cannot even express the joy and happiness people brought to me. This is the first one is a commenter. She doesn't do FLosstube videos, but she sent me a beautiful card. And this is from Pam Lacey. And Pam, I love your comments. I know who you are. And the gift that you sent to me, It's gorgeous. Look at the red bird, and it has a bell and the finishing. It's so different. It's a wire type hanging. And I asked her where she got it, and she got this in Walmart. So I know all the Christmas stuff is already being put out in Hobby Lobby, Walmart, all the stores. It's crazy, but it's true. It's all coming out. And look at that. Pam, thank you so, so much. I love it. It's just such a beautiful piece and done so differently. We all have different ideas and talents, and it's amazing when we see that. The next gift I got on that day, this was from Sandy Davis. She sent me a whole bunch of things. Sandy, thank you so much. She sent me Snoopy stickers, which I love. I actually mailed some stuff out and put Snoopy stickers on it. She sent me two beautiful, beautiful cards with the birds and flowers. And oh, she sent me a whole thing of charms and things to add to my pieces for finishing. And I do have one of her envelopes, and I wanted it. Look at this. Like, look at how beautiful my name is. And the sunflower. I kept the envelope. It's so beautiful. And she sealed it with the gold wax. It's beautiful. She sent me she sent me the shepherd's bush patterns. And thank you so, so much. Like, I really, it's hard to put into words the thank yous. And I understand when people are trying to explain that in their video, it's hard to put into words the gratefulness that we have for the gifts. I want to give away from Diana at Itiskismet. She has a FLosstube video. But Diana made me this amazing zipper bag. Look at the fabric. Is just gorgeous. Diana, it's beautiful. And it fits the pattern she sent. And oh, these are holders. Let me see. She sent me, I'm not going to show the words, but you have beautiful handwriting, Diana. Not like me. I don't have beautiful handwriting. She sent me floss holders and a you know, floss thing. And the charts, a snowflake. I don't want to show it because this is a pattern wear. Then she sent me ABC. And this is the Little House Needleworks Home Sweet Home. This one I really love. I'm looking forward to stitching that one, Diana. Thank you so much for the giveaway and for that extra special zipper pouch. That's handmade by you, and thank you so, so much. She's a very giving person also, Diana. It's a beautiful person. And on that same day, I did order a Bitsy Bob from Kelly. And I absolutely love the fabrics with the houses on it. And she does beautiful work. She has it. I'll open it up there. She's got a couple of, you know, oh, it's just, it's beautifully made. Kelly, thank you so much. And that's so Kelly. She's got a little tag in there. And her store is on Etsy. And their FLosstube video is the Joan and Kelly Show. They both make bags, and they both do beautiful work. Thank you so much, ladies. That made my day also. I received all of those on that day, and it was super special. And then next, this is from Lori. Lori, thank you so much. She's from New Jersey. She has a FLosstube video, and I'm going to include those below for everybody. Lori sent me some patterns and a beautiful note. And Lori, you're one of the people, I don't know if I sent a thank you or not, and I want to thank you so much on this video. She said, Prayers of St. Francis by Lizzie Kate. I did not have this one. I do want to stitch this one. Daughters are delightful, and I have two girls, so it's super pretty. And she also sent me, it's a quilt pattern, and it's got the sunflowers in it. And yes, I love my sunflowers. And thank you so much for thinking of me. And I'm sorry, I'm blanking on your FLosstube name, but I will link that below. Thank you so much, ladies, from the bottom of my heart for those special gifts. And I do have one more. Let me get that. I'm sorry, hold on. Okay, and this next gift was from Linda Coles, and she sent me, this is super personal because she sent me a big article about monarch butterflies, and she sent me a big article on that, and I did read it, you know, due to my garden and stuff like that. And thank you for sharing that with me, Linda. She sent me, here, hold on, and this is from Linda Cole. She sent me a beautiful Peanuts card with beautiful words in it. Thank you. She sent me encouragement notes. Snoopy, awesome. She sent me a pattern, and it's kind of like a kit, and she sent me the floss and everything in it, and this is kind of all together, so I'm just gonna, it says I love you, and she sent me the kit for that. But what she also sent, excuse me, this came from her childhood, and it was the year I was born, 1965, and she gave me her Snoopy cup, and and a Woodstock Pez. I used to collect Pez. I used to have hundreds of them, but I don't have those anymore. I lost everything. But Linda, this cup meant so much because it came from your childhood, and you gave that to me. So it's super cute. Look, it's got a little Snoopy on the bottom. It's not a big cup. It's a smaller cup, and I have one tattoo on my ankle. It's Snoopy and Woodstock. It's the only tattoo I have, and I got that in my 30s. So, yes, thank you so much for giving your personal items. I am so glad the notes, that you could pass this joy and happiness and our craft onto someone else through these videos. This community is absolutely amazing, and I know everybody else feels the same way, and we are really blessed to have a great community. It is positive energy that we are putting out into the world for other people, and hopefully other crafters will get into this hobby, and this hobby will grow. There are no words for this community, and I am forever grateful to all of you for joining me in my home and letting me share my craft. And if you look in the background there, you could see I have a whole bunch of sunflowers in a vase that I did pick from my garden. They were drooping over. We got a lot of rain, and like I said, some are starting to go, some are still growing, some are done. I did put out my summer pieces there, and you can see I have them all lined up, and I'm not going to make this video super long. I know it's going to be the first of the month. There'll be a lot of videos coming out. There's still videos coming out from StitchCon, and it was super successful, and I'm so glad that the ladies, everybody who joined and got to go, had an amazing time, and that's what this community is about. It's about sharing and lifting other people up. I'm going to talk about the trip that me and my sister had to Asheville. We had an amazing weekend for her 50th birthday. We had so much fun. We went to Sassy Jacks, and I got to talk to the owner, Kim Young, for a while. She was super nice, super helpful. We had a great time in the store, taking our time. My sister had fun. I'm going to share what I bought from that store. Kim Young's heart for this hobby is just amazing, and she really took a lot of time talking with me. I hope I talked her into doing FLosstube. I know she was just on Fiber Talk with Gary and Christine. So Kim, I hope you join this community. You are such an asset. You have a beautiful store, and some of your ideas you shared with me, I'm looking so forward to seeing your new shop open next year and the home that you're still redoing. And oh, I'm going to include you know, just some basic pictures from that trip. Me and my sister had a great time. We did go to Gastonia after that, the next day, to a fabric store called Mary Jo's. It was a huge fabric store, but I would say about half of that store was upholstery type fabrics and things like that. I didn't buy any fabric, which is unheard of for me, but what I did buy a ton of is trims, and they had a ton of trims, excuse me, and the price, all right, so I'm gonna just, this is all different color rig racks and sizes. This is all types of finishing. All of this was $26. Excuse me. You can't get this in Joann's or anywhere else. It was a great trip just for all of the finishes we got. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I had a little frog. But, excuse me. Anyway, I'm going to share what we did get, what I purchased at Sassy Jacks. And this is such a cute pattern. It's all turtles all the way down. And I actually purchased, this is going to be a bell pill. It's going to be done on bell pull fabric. And Kim actually helped me pick which one, and she was super nice. I got some little tiny clips. I don't have any, so I'll be able to clip my things and hold them. And classic colorworks, I got peacock. This is what I'm going to be using in one of my pieces. And why I got that color is I got Peacock Welcome by Rosewood Manor. And I have never seen this pattern before. I loved it. And that's why I got the turquoise to match the peacocks in this piece. Beautiful pattern. I've never seen it before. I got, let's see. This was a freebie, To the Beach by HandsOn Designs, Kathy. And I got, of course, Hands Across the Seas. I got some cards I could send out to some people. They have patterns on the back real quick. Can't do it from that. Super cute. I bought several of those, and some of the best things I bought was the linens and fabrics. And there's nothing like purchasing a linen or fabric in person. You can't get that experience online. And this one is 32 count Belfast by Stephanie. And this is called Ocean Tide, and it's this aqua blue greens. It's my color, and that is a true color. It's beautiful, beautiful. Then I got, let's see, which one is this? Sorry about that. Picture This Plus. This is called Heartland, and this is 8/16, and yes, I do stitch on 8/2. I stitch on everything. I don't have a favorite fabric, but that's pretty true to color. It's got some beautiful marbling in it. A light color, not dark. This is 16 count Ada Field Spar, and this is like a grayish color. It has a slight tannish. You could see in there the marbling. It's coming up pretty good as far as the colors. And then in this packet, this is by Picture This Plus. Now this was done for a kit. I didn't buy the kit, but I love the fabrics in it. And I'll be doing some other pieces on this. Let me see. I'll hold it in back of this. It's got a blue color. This is like a pink with a slight tinge of gray in it, very light, subtle. And then this is Picture This Plus Legacy, which I've stitched on many times before. And those are my linens. So those were my purchases from Sassy Jacks. On the way to Sassy Jacks, there was a bee store, and I'm going to include a couple of pictures in a slideshow. And on the outside of the building, an artist was painting the bees on the building. It looked absolutely amazing, and I will definitely include some pictures on a slideshow. It was hard in Sassy Jacks to get pictures because she didn't want pictures taken, but I did like video, and then I had to snapshot the video to get the picture. So it was a little bit hard. I didn't get a whole lot of pictures in there. She's got a lot of samplers in there, and I totally understand. So, but I'd be surprised how clear some of them came out just doing a real quick video, you know, no lighting or anything like that. She has a beautiful store in Asheville. She definitely has a lot of good things coming. I highly recommend her store. She definitely has an online store also. It was an amazing trip. We had an amazing weekend. Me and my sister ate and ate. I'll include pictures of that in the slideshow too. We went to Salsa's. It's a great restaurant, and then we walk right over to the chocolate lounge with, if you like desserts and chocolate, highly recommend it. And that's all I have to share for you today. I hope everybody has an amazing weekend. Happy 4th of July. It is Saturday, June 23rd. It's a little windy out, but my bird feeders are hidden amongst all these beautiful sunflowers, and oh, it's just so pretty. Look at them all. Let's see if I can get in and find, there's the bird feeders. They're in there. That's the backyard. And I'll do a quick update of the front yard. This is the front yard, and they're huge. Look at how big that sunflower is. It's amazing. Tall, taller than my house. It's the bee balm, and then over here is the other set of sunflowers. Give me one moment. This is the other set on the other side. Look at them all. Look at this cluster. They're so beautiful and so big. It's just amazing. Everybody have an awesome weekend.